Welcome back to Travel Show Live. Of course, you found us here at a national treasure, czar, Niagara Falls. That's why we brought, I was talking about you, Nancy. You're the national treasure.
Oh, thank you.
Now, there's thousands of books written about Niagara Falls, but the best way to see it is with your own personal guide. That's why we brought one. You're an expert. Thanks for letting us come hang out today.
You're welcome. We're glad to have you with us.
Well, explain a little bit about what we're looking at. I mean, this is the horseshoe. That's the, right? Isn't that, is that
You're looking at the Horseshoe Falls in Niagara Falls, Canada right now.
Yeah.
The Horseshoe Falls are approximately 1,250 feet wide, 170 feet high.
Okay.
The water is going over the falls at approximately 30 to 35 miles an hour.
Oh my gosh.
And there's enough water going over in 1 minute to fill 1 million bathtubs.
That's a lot of water.
So it's kind of spectacular.
I was going to say, all right, now a lot of people have heard of Niagara Falls. Some people don't even realize that there are basically, as you say, 3 sets of falls.
There's 3 sets of falls.
Okay,
three. There's the Canadian Falls right here.
Okay.
Next is Goat Island separates to the Bridal Veil Falls, which are 50 feet wide.
Okay.
And then there's the American Falls, which are approximately 600 feet wide.
And some people have said the Canadian Falls are a little bit more spectacular. Is that true? I mean, I suppose it's subjective, but I mean, how do you...
The reason it's spectacular is because at the base of the American Falls, there's a lot of fallen rock.
Okay.
So as a result, the falls would only be about 70, 80 feet high, whereas the Canadian Falls are 170 feet high.
Wow.
So you're having a drop of 170 feet.
So people that have been to the American Falls that haven't seen the Canadian side, they're in for a real treat, right?
Oh yes, definitely, definitely. Okay. And you really can't even get a good view of the American Falls until you come to Canada.
Unless you're on the Canada side. Ha.
So we have a double whammy with us.
What are we going to be doing while we're here? Obviously, we park the car, we go up, we can take all kinds of pictures, we can do Made of the Mist, we see that on movies all the time, right?
Yes.
What else are we doing in the neighborhood?
Oh, we're going to visit the Floral Clock, we're going to visit the Spanish Aero Car. You can visit the greenhouses.
Okay.
We have on this property one of the most beautiful the School of Horticulture. We have the botanical gardens, golf courses.
And you've got all the major hotel chains, pretty much.
Oh, yes.
You have all the big ones, so you can do it. Or you could do a little small intimate bed and breakfast if you want to do that. Or
yes.
If that's your thing, you can do that.
You can just do anything.
And it's worth it, right?
Oh, yes.
Do you love your job every day?
Love it.
You would have to, right? What's your favorite part?
Falls. Looking at the falls.
You can still just look at it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And as I said before, they're really beautiful as much in the wintertime as they are in the summertime.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because a lot of people think, well, that's not something you would do in the winter, but what makes it so spectacular in the winter?
I think seeing the ice form, and there's ice on the trees in the wintertime. There's an ice bridge forms down below the falls when it freezes and it brings it up.
But the falls themselves, they never freeze.
No. Speed's too fast.
It's really incredible.
Oh, yes.
Do people go over? Do they try to jump over?
Oh, yes. We just had one not too long ago.
What is wrong with people? Do they think they can make it? I mean, I suppose you can.
No, I think it's the same way as people who are daredevils who want to jump from an airplane at 10,000 feet. They want to do. You want to make a mark.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And that's what they're trying to do.
Over the falls
but
in a barrel.
Right now, if you decide to do it, it's going to cost you $10,000.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So save your pennies, Daredevils. Nancy, thanks for doing this today.
You're welcome.
It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
I'm glad we got our own guide. We'll be right back.